Let's show you how quick and easy it is to get started with FreshservicePS, an open source PowerShell module from Flycast partners. We need two pieces of information from our new instance. In the top right corner we have our icon. Click here, Profile Settings, confirm we're not a robot, get our API key, and the next piece of information is just our tenant, which can be found here. Let's head over to PowerShell and see how this works. Alright, now we're in PowerShell. A couple of things to note. First, PowerShell is an administrator tool, so you will need extra permissions on your system to be able to run PowerShell. If you need assistance, please contact your IT department. Second, we're using VS Code plus PowerShell 7 for development. It's recommended to get the most verbose errors from the API. This PowerShell module is hosted on Microsoft's PowerShell Gallery. It's very simple to install by running install module with the name FreshservicePS. We're going to be prompted if we trust this repository. We're going to say yes. Just like that, the PowerShell module's been installed. Let's take a look at the commands. As you can see, FreshservicePS has quite a bit of commands, all mapped to Freshservice API endpoints. To get you started, the team has put quite a bit of help inside of the module. You can reference this help by using get help, the commandlet you want to use, and then use -examples. Here we're going to look at all the examples for getFS business hour. As you can see, we have multiple examples of how to use get Freshservice business hour. Now that the module is installed, we need to create a connection to the Freshservice tenant. We do this by creating a connection profile. Do note that you cannot use vanity URLs and you must use the actual Freshservice URL to make a connection. In this example, we've used a simple name of fchd_prod. This is for Flycast Partners Help Desk _prod for a production environment. This is just a simple reference name that will be used for this connection profile. We put our tenant, our API key, and we're also going to set this as the default. With the connection profile created, let's take a look and see how we can use this module. Now that PS Freshservice is installed and connected, let's look at the basics of how the module works. The module is developed to correlate closely to the documentation on api.freshservice.com. If we use Freshservice locations, PowerShell commands use verbs to indicate actions. So post is new. To create a new location will be new FS location. Get, to get existing location information, get FS location. Put is set. To update a location will be set FS location. Delete is to remove, so remove S location to remove or delete a location. Let's take a look at it in action in PowerShell. Alright, we have PowerShell on our left and our Freshservice instance on the right. Earlier we set the FSHD prod connection as our default, so when the module is imported it will automatically connect to that instance. If you're following along, run connectfs or connect Freshservice because the module was imported before you saved the connection. A quick note here too. The FreshservicePS module commands have an alias for FS, for Freshservice, to make commands simple. So you can use get Freshservice ticket or get FS ticket, same command, just shorter for simplicity. On to the walkthrough. Let's manage some tickets. We'll start by creating a new ticket. Notice how there is no complex code, just parameters with values. Subject is VPN not working. It's a simple command to create a new ticket. We're saving the return ticket details to a variable, VPN ticks. Now we want to update the ticket. We can run setFS ticket to update the priority and add a tag for VPN. Getting tickets is simple. Just run getFS ticket. There are a lot of filters for tickets, as it's one of the main components of an ITSM solution. We can filter on predefined filters, email or requester ID, the type of requester, advanced filters, and many other options. But what if we want to filter on something the API cannot do? We can filter results directly in PowerShell. An example is a ticket subject. this filter property is not available in the Freshservice API currently. We've run newFS ticket a few more times to create some more test tickets. Let's run a query for all tickets. So we have 9 tickets total. We're saving all the ticket data returned from the API inside of all ticks. Now we're going to use PowerShell to filter further subject like VPN. You can see now we have 6 tickets saved to VPN ticks. Now we're going to run the same command we did earlier, selecting the ID and setting the ticket priority to 2. The FreshservicePS module will automatically loop through all the tickets, and now I have updated all tickets. Stay tuned as we put out more content on how you can use FreshservicePS to manage your Freshservice instance.